You guys, Christmas came early. It came early, guys. The cams are fixed. There's no more crappy Windows 10 version of the camera. This is the actual camera with the good drivers. Look, I can move my hand around and you don't see a bunch of squares. You can see the art on the page. You can see my Digimon. Totally evolved and totally pooped. I'll clean that up real quick, sorry. They evolved into Mugendramon. Have a look at him. Machinedramon. Well, in the English one, they changed the name to Machinedramon, which still makes little sense to me. But let's ignore the name anyway, because it's totally just Blastoise. This here Hurricane Hatch, this here aquatic or aerial type Digimon group hatch that we've all been doing together was a resounding success. Look at my Blastoise. He's bursting. He could overflow with large amounts of liquid at any moment. That's a gross thing to say. I'm sorry. So being a resounding success, one does ask, Joe, what are you gonna do now that you've reclaimed your place as the virtual pet guy that has now a better cam again, a clear camera? Seriously, still the vast majority of videos on this this channel were once upon a time recorded with this here camera. Look at this. I mean, phone. Look at and yes, balancing light and color was a nightmare, but now it's all fine and good, and it will be good forever. I just gotta never update Windows 10 again, okay? Let that be a lesson to all of you. I'm sure all the hackers everywhere are just rubbing their hands and cheering me on like, yes, Joe, tell them never to update. I like to update Windows, okay? I like to stay secure and make sure that I have the thickest fences and the tightest guards against hacking, against malware and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, I would like to have all of my things working and functioning. I can even have face cam again now. I'm not going to turn it on. Okay, I'm going to turn it on. Okay, it's a bad example. I don't have my lights on right now. Sorry. I don't have my lights on. But you trust me. That's good quality, poorly lit camera. So now that we're at the end of it, for those of you who took part in the hatch, what did you hatch? What did you end up with in the end? I know with these group hatches and it's all this pressure and all this stuff, it's not on our own terms. I've actually heard that my story isn't exactly rare. Other people are having kind of a hard time digital parenting on demand, you know? It's like, have a little taste of what it's like to be a YouTuber, I think. It's probably a bad example, actually. Either way, if you ended up with something that you didn't expect, that's fine. I think the group hatch, the real spirit of it, is something that we're all starting out together. We're all starting on the same field. It's like if a bunch of racers were on a track, and they were like, go! And then one guy ended up in Italy, one guy ended up on Mars, one guy ended up under the ocean living inside of a shark, aka dead. I just think it's interesting. I think it's the spirit of camaraderie is what it was all about. And also, if things didn't work out exactly as they planned, then there's always, here in a few more days, there's the October 1st hatch. That one's just the spooky hatch, isn't it? Wait, where's my hatch picture? Ah, yes! Wait, no, that's not the spooky one. The next one is actually the Jogress one. So yes, I'll be running the pendulums. Well, with the way that they are running 2 at a time in each one, I would be running 4 at a time, so no, I'm just gonna pick one. Where's my nice ones? Oh, right, they're in the closet somewhere deep and I don't want to pull them out right now. But I'll get a good pendulum out and we're totally gonna run it. Who should we go for when we Jogress? Do you have any suggestions? I know there are some that are very complicated and some really clamor out for, but preferably one that one can acquire with just one pendulum, not needing both devices to get a certain thing. I mean, we do always have many Copymon codes at our disposal. We could go for BL Starmon again. That's always a nice one. Or Mastimon. Mastimon would be pretty cool. Oh, what am I thinking? I haven't even shown you guys what their actual, like, moves are. They're pretty cool and unique. I don't think I've seen these animations anywhere. Okay, that. I don't think I've ever seen that missile before. And I've seen that knife before. I've seen a knife. I do occasionally cook food. Golly, Machinedramon/Mugendramon is so versatile for these group hatches. It kind of on this back now looks like he's carrying a tuba. If there's a musical themed one, Machinedramon. If there's a Jogress one, you could pretend you Jogress a turtle with a tuba. Machinedramon. For the spooky one, why would you do that to a turtle? Machinedramon. But I'm excited for the next one. I'm enjoying these. They really do help fill in the weight for the DMX2 and the DMX3, while at the same time, again, like I said, giving us all something to rally around, giving us virtual pet users, especially us Digimon players, some sense of community. It's very difficult to have community these days. We're all so scattered. If only we could have a giant island and we could all go live on Digimon Island. Although, let's be honest, we'd probably all just fight over which Digimon season's the best. There'd be the Season 1 people over here, there'd be the Tamer people over here just screaming and insane, let's be honest. And then there's the weirdos who like fusion/cross wars, which that's me. I think that one's pretty cool. And then, of course, everyone's going to be able to rally around hating the people that like Digimon Adventure Try. I'm kidding. We're actually all not that bad. You want to talk about a community that can really tear it apart? Let's talk about Pokemon. Sorry, I probably shouldn't have even brought this up in the first place. I might just cut this entire part out, because the last thing I want is people in the comments being all like, one time I was on 9gag and there was a guy that said Red and Blue's the only good one. Like, who's that goes on 9gag? It was clearly a plant. All Pokemon are good. Can we say that? Is that okay? Is that an okay take to have? Oh, I'm sorry, is that too in the middle? Is that too not picking a side? Screw your picking sides, I just like Pokemon. Black and white was great, red and blue were great, gold and silver are the best ones, and you're all wrong! Oh lord, what's happened to me? I've become one of those people now. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm gonna go back to just being a little digital pet boy. Thanks to our patrons for supporting this channel, especially Nobro, Dog Trainer 89, and Shifter. I'll see you all Tuesday, October 1st, for the next hatch. Have a good one!